on intermediate tyres still, and Räikkönen will get a look up the inside of Coulthard. It'll be a brave move though against your teammate in these conditions, and he's made it work.
Wow! Kimi Räikkönen puts down a marker for David Coulthard.
Yes, it really has been a bit of a lottery though. If it can catch out Michael Schumacher with just a river of water coming out, it couldn't catch anybody. Look at this though. This is Räikkönen attacking Alonso side by side. Look how the car's bouncing as he tries to get the brakes on, and he's done it. A very clean move for position by Kimi Räikkönen. He's now up into 4th place, and he's got more fuel on board than the cars in front. Look how Ralf Schumacher is struggling to control that Williams. Räikkönen got a better drive through 3. He's going to be able to take the BMW Williams. They almost touch as they go down the straight. Ralph's on the right, Kimi's on the left. Ralf keeps his foot in it. Kimi tries the outside line. Can he keep it round? Yes. What a move. What a driver this guy is. I mean, what can you say? He's only 23. He's won his first Grand Prix already, and he just doesn't fear anybody or anything.
The move going past Oscar. And there's Kimi's got by Michael. Oh, into a rouge. Räikkönen and Coulthard up ahead. Use the draft, and then just drove right by him.
Räikkönen's taken the lead over from the Renault, and here we go, side by side road. Fisichella gets out of it, Alonso's watching as well. He wants a piece of the action already. On the first lap here in Istanbul, we've got overtaking. Didn't see how Räikkönen got past Fisichella, but Fisichella tried very hard. Here we see the start. There's Villeneuve going past on the right from Räikkönen's point of view.
Squeezed him out. Räikkönen even had to get out of the throttle, and that's what let Webber past. Now Webber's about to have an incident then. And Webber just bumps, I think. How did this in the back of DC, but I can't really understand why.
Gone down to turn 1, Räikkönen.
Räikkönen passed him and then went wide himself. Alonso fell off in sympathy, and so how did Alonso end? He must have had a better acceleration.
And he's just had a spin as well, so a very eventful afternoon for Kimi Räikkönen.
You're wondering why he didn't do that to Villeneuve earlier on, just passed him so easy. The cars are obviously all fueled up the same now to the end. The air of the Renault, but he was much faster through Cox Corner, and he'll surely be faster with less fuel down the back straight. He's in the slipstream now, and Alonso goes to cover the inside line, but he's no need to trip over Räikkönen, no need to give him too hard a time to drop out of the Grand Prix there. Would be a crazy thing.
Here's a replay of Räikkönen going past Michael Schumacher.
Well, he got so much momentum. Look, finally he could pinch Michael to the apex, and look at that lovely feeling of slipstream. It's like you get another gear. Somebody's thrown another cylinder behind you, hauling him in, and again he goes defensive when he doesn't need to. It puts him out of shape then for the exit then, as we saw earlier on. Has he got enough traction to keep the McLaren behind him? He's really left himself to be a sitting target now. He'll have to go defensive down the inside. He'll have to go tighter than that. Oh, and they nearly touch. Can Räikkönen sweep in? Yes, he can. Brilliant.
What a brilliant move! Side by side down the straight. Grand Prix racing at its absolute finest. Kimi Räikkönen sweeps through to take the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix. He started from 17th place. Let's enjoy this again.
And he moves to the right to force him to the left-hand side. There's so much more grip there, and then it's Fisichella facing the
penultimate corner. But what about Räikkönen? Oh, he's lining up Jensen again. I think Jensen's going to have problems into turn 1 once again, Martin.
Yeah, Jensen's beginning to go, he's just wondering if he's got to go defensive. He has now, because Räikkönen's got a tremendous slipstream, and he's locked the brake. He's going to go wide, surely. Jensen, oh no, how did Räikkönen keep that on the road? Roughly where they started the Grand Prix. Alonso away, and Räikkönen around the outside of Webber, and he's made it. You don't often see cars overtaking up there. That is incredible.
Absolutely unbelievable pass by Kimi Räikkönen. So here down the back straight, is he going to go for a pass? He looks at it, down the outside. Alonso takes the inside line.
Yeah, we've seen how quick Montoya is down the straight in the system McLaren, and so then is Kimi Räikkönen. Delayed hairpin. Räikkönen's down the outside, truly keeps his head calm, doesn't lock the wheel. But suddenly, Räikkönen just finds so much more drive off the corner and acceleration. Down this.
There they are, you can see Räikkönen on the left, Webber on the right. Who's going to get it into the corner? Webber's gone round the outside, Räikkönen resists, they're very close. Webber's keeping his foot in though, and Räikkönen takes the place.
And he's now absolutely on button.
Well, if it stays like this for Fernando Alonso, it'll be his worst finish for 18 races, and at a very bad moment indeed.
as now Räikkönen attacks Jenson Button, and it looks like a podium place beckons for Kimi Räikkönen. He's got better drive than Button, who's been struggling for pace the last few laps. They're side by side, they almost touch wheels through the fast right-hander. Button's got the line from the inside, but he just can't make it go.
This is on board from Räikkönen. This is going to be fun. On board then with Kimi Räikkönen. He's got a solid run, but nothing special. He just gets brave. He's made that move in his mind long before he got up this morning, I suspect. And he says, okay, there's lots of grip out there. I'll just wander around here, please. Look at that. He's even looking at second place. That's why he slipped back. An armful of opposite lock, and Jenson firmly shuts the door.
How close they all work to each other. Here's another look at how Räikkönen got tucked up behind Jenson Button down the straight on the first lap, and managed to just drive past him, frankly.
Yeah, Jenson.
Like a good start for Massa. Hamilton goes across to try and cover Räikkönen, who's got round him. Räikkönen is up into second place already. Kubica is in fourth place.
Going to be nip and tuck almost. I think Räikkönen's got the edge. Räikkönen will take the lead of the Grand Prix, went 2 laps further, was faster and is leading. And so I think David Coulthard's sitting there thinking, I actually fancy a piece of the podium. Look, Räikkönen's gone right round the outside of 5 this time though. It's where he was quicker last time, and completely surprised Coulthard there by just finding that grip around the outside.
Earlier on from Kimi Räikkönen. Räikkönen seems to have the advantage in these conditions.
Right.
He pulls again alongside him, and Hamilton's going to have to yield this time. Through goes Räikkönen into the lead. Hamilton down into second place. He's still 17 seconds though ahead of Fernando Alonso. You'll see him any second. There he is. Is Räikkönen going to come out in front, or is it going to be Massa? Massa looks like he's got the momentum. A little bit of extra turn to take. Räikkönen is up to speed. He now launches it down the main straight. There is Massa, and that puts Räikkönen in the lead of the race and on his way, would you believe it, to the World Championship, unless Alonso and Hamilton can do something about this. Kimi Räikkönen is in the lead with 18 laps to go. Away in the lead, he is going to be World Champion. Kimi Räikkönen wins the Brazilian Grand Prix.